Hi everyone, it is time, I know, it's time for a new pick a card reading, and today's pick a card, what do you need to know about your person? So I have 3 piles today, beginning on the left with the avocado. We have the sorting hat for pile 2. Pile 3 is the unicorn. Timestamps are in the description and comment section. Meet you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1, you guys are the avocado pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. For those of you new to my channel, hello, welcome. For those of you subscribed, thank you guys as always. Truly grateful for it. Today's pick a card reading is, what do you need to know about your person? I don't know what's going to come through. I don't know what you need to know, but we're going to find out. Everything's pre-shuffled. I'm kind of torn on whether or not to do messages at the end. We'll see where we're at time-wise and then go from there. But let's get to it. Let's find out what you need to know about your person. Avocado pile. So let me get these sorted out. Okay. Wow. So we have the Tower to start off. What a big card to get for the first reading for today's pick a card. We have the 2 of Candles, the 10 of Potions, and the Queen of Potions. All right. Let's clarify these cards. Clarifying the Tower is the 3 of Cups, the Chariot, the High Priestess, the 10 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups twice, so it's a very beautiful card to see starting off. I love it. I feel like the tables have turned with your person. They have been hit with a Tower moment. For a lot of you, pile 1, you guys walked away, and your person is under this impression that you're entertaining someone else, that there's someone else in the picture. This really shook up their world, and this was the very first card. So if you didn't know it, because they probably, didn't tell you, and you've probably been busy doing your own thing, and of course pride is another reason, your person got really shook up. They got really shook up, and if you're not with someone else, they've kind of have this, our imaginations do get the best of us. So your person is kind of under this impression that there is someone else, that you're just not invested in them and the connection with them, and you're off with someone else. We have the 2 of Candles, the 2 of Wands, and this is also another card indicative of a third party and being kind of caught in the middle, caught in that love triangle. So this is really wanting your person. Your person is kind of like, no, I'm going after you in the Chariot. I'm coming after you. No, I'm not losing you to someone else. This is really igniting your person big time. We have the 10 of Potions. So this is their why. Their why is because you make them fulfilled in such a way that no one can. No one can. You make them so happy. You are the High Priestess. And again, it's only the energy for my guys. It's only the energy. With the High Priestess, it's that very alluring, seductive, mysterious, but it's almost also kind of like just too good to be true in a way with the High Priestess. And so your person is just very drawn to you sexually, attractively, but they, the 10 of Cups is out here twice, so you really do bring them a lot of joy. You make things right. So we have the Queen of Potions, and the Queen of Potions, I feel this is actually your person's energy, because we have you as the High Priestess, so you're just kind of, you're seducing everybody. You have other options coming to you. That's why I said I feel like this is a tables have turned kind of moment for them, at least what they've been going through. So your person has been very emotional about this possibility, because they're thinking of the future with you, and it's like, have I lost it? Have I lost them? Are they with someone else? Is this really over? So there's, even though I know they're beautiful cards, don't get me wrong, but there's a little bit of doubt and fears coming through. A lot of uncertainty from your person. Very insecure energy in a way is what I'm getting here. Sorry, my eye itched and it's like I feel like I got something in my eye and okay. I think I'm good now. Let's get your oracle cards. Today I felt like using the tea leaves and I was like, do I want to use them? Do I not want to use them? And I held them and I'm like, I asked my spirit guides and I heard a clear yes. So I'm like, okay, we're using them. All right. What am I laying out first? We're going to lay this one out. We have Fairy Ointment, the site. That card came out. The last time I used this deck, this card came out, or at least one of the recent ones. A time to give rather than take. I think that speaks volumes. I'm so drawn to all the greens right now. Your person's heart chakra is finally opening up to how they truly feel about you. This tower moment cracked their heart chakra open. There's so much green. It's really pretty. It's beautiful. I love it. You guys know how I get with that. But yeah, I just had to comment on that. Let me get the rest of these oracle cards. How are we going to do this? How am I going to fit all these? Let's slide that one over. Oh, that's a beautiful card, by the way. We have the door to value. Threes have been coming through so much. So some of you may be seeing synchronicities of 333, 333, 3333. We have romance. This is my Heart You Oracle deck. Link in the description box. Being too clingy. And I will save the tea leaves for a second. Let me deal with these first. So yeah, the side card is the same thing. It really is where this tower moment just opened their eyes. It opened their heart. It made them come to terms and face reality, where they were trying so hard to run away in the past, where they were trying to avoid it, not deal with it. It's like universe was like, shaking them up, and you know, it's just like all of a sudden they can see clearly. And so we have the door to value. Your person knows your worth. They see your worth. So again, if it's something where they haven't told you, and most likely in most cases they probably haven't, unless they've already reached out to you after all that's happened, they see your worth. And with the 10 of Cups twice, it's where they just know you fulfill them just like no one can. And the time to give rather than take, could there be a more perfect card? That's what I was saying. Tables have turned. In the past, it was where you were give. Your person was like, you know, gimme. I'll take everything you got and not replenish you in return. And so now it's like they realize that it's their turn to give. It's not their time to take anymore because they've taken enough. And that's what kind of led to this whole tower moment in the first place, right? The romance, and it's green. What are the odds, right? It's green. But yeah, the romance, they want to be with you. They are starting to see it. They see long-term potential with you. 10 of Cups is just a very happy, loving, fulfilling type of relationship and connection that's full of balance too. We have the being too clingy card. So this is your person's energy. It's not you anymore. Your person is maybe a little bit of those inner childhood wounds that are making them be a little bit clingy, because now they see that there is this real potential of them losing you for good. So that's what's coming through with that. Let's get to your tea leaf cards. You guys got a month. I'm going to save it. I'm going to pull the other cards first. Let's see. So we have Firecracker. We have Carriage. Goldfish. And then what month do we got? February. What month are we in, you guys? February. At least at the time of this recording, it's February. It's timeless reading, you know. People watch it whenever. But February is a big significance here. It might be that, I mean, how many days are we? It's like 5 days into February. There's multiple things, right? We have Valentine's Day. We have, I just went blank, to be honest. I had this whole list of da-da-da-da, and then it's like, shoot, wiped it out clear. But yeah, February, everyone thinks of Valentine's Day. It's only been a few days. What I was going to say, there we go. The tower moment could have come this month. May or may not. But possibly. It could have been that they saw something online. We don't have that Page of Swords, but obviously they know what's going on with your life because they're under the impression that there's somebody else. February may be a birthday. Maybe, we have the Chariot, so they're wanting to move and come towards you. So February is some type of significance here. Maybe it doesn't mean anything for you guys right now, but maybe later on it will. It's just the way tarot works sometimes. Sometimes the cards don't really make sense. Then you look back on it and you're like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So it's how it works. We have the firecracker, so excitement. You bring this person excitement, and I feel like it hasn't been the same without you. And also I feel like the fire has been lit under their ass, and that's what it was going back with the Chariot. So that's coming through the carriage. And this is also talking about movement. So we have the Chariot, we have the carriage. It says a journey, either physical or mental. So part of it, the mental part, I feel is the Tower moment, but I feel like it's it's that whole chain of reaction, like that thought process, that trigger, and then, action, and then actually just going through with it. So I do feel like it's going from this mental stage, mental journey, to the physical actually manifesting, and then into them reaching out to you and communicating. And we have the goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So I feel like your person is really being forced to grow, because look, they had to realize where they went wrong, and they see it now, what cause and reaction, how that whole thing works. Like, you can't just expect to hurt somebody and then them wait for you forever. It's not fair. At least to me, it's not fair. I don't know, that's just what I think. So overall, what you need to know about your person, yeah, they've had a Tower moment. That's the very first card, and like I said, that was big. That's big for the very first pile. So seeing that your person is afraid of losing you, they know there's a very good chance of it. They are very much in their feelings. Again, that Queen of Potions, because they feel like they've kind of messed up this whole Ten of Cups, because really they realize that is what they want. Their heart has been cracked open. They are gaining clarity now in seeing it. So yeah, I mean, it stinks that it takes you walking away for them to come to this realization, but that's where they cut off on me. As always, it's going to cut off. There's a lot of green here, so a lot of that heart chakra, and that might also be associated with that goldfish, like just that opening of the chakra. Whether or not they're actively healing it is a whole different thing, but I think in a way it is where they are healing it. And so that is what I have, pile one. I'm gonna skip the messages for today. I'm just gonna try to keep it short, otherwise you guys know it's gonna take me forever to get through these readings. So I'm gonna leave it there. I do not have any plans of restocking personals until next week or next weekend, and so whatever I have in there is what's left for now. I don't even know. I did a few personals before this. I just keep the tabs on the orders and what I need to do each day. That's pretty much it. So I will restock that next weekend. What else? The link to my Instagram is in the description box. And that's it. That's all I got for you, pile one. So I hope that resonated for you. Sorry, there's a motorcycle going by. I'm pretty sure it'll be caught on this video. And this sound. Sorry about that. Either way, thank you guys. Comment, like, share, subscribe if you're not already. Remember to click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. Thank you, pile one, avocado pile. Thank you guys. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, pile two. You guys are the sorting hat pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. For those of you new to my channel, hi, welcome. For those of you subscribed, thank you guys so much for your support. As always, truly grateful. And I just had to make a quick comment. I probably should have done it in the intro more than anything. It is really an honor for me when I get tarot readers, other tarot readers who let me read for them, because it's kind of, personal in a way, having someone read your energy, even though I know we kind of tap into other people's energies without really asking them. But for us tarot readers, we kind of know the sensitivity of it. So it's really cool. But also, just want to give a shout out to all the other tarot readers who do their readings, and that I resonate with their readings. They're so amazing, especially on Instagram. It's just crazy. So either way, okay, let's get to it. So the reading we're doing today, pick a card. What do you need to know about your person? Pile 1 was interesting, very interesting. Let's do something before I don't know, this crazy idea came to me. Let's make this a little fun, even if it isn't where the reading you want to talk about it or talk about your personal situation, because again, it's something, that sensitivity kind of privacy, stuff. So for the sorting hat, I'm curious, you guys, what Hogwarts house do you guys fit into? If you don't want to talk about the reading, that's totally cool, but what's your Hogwarts house? I mean, you guys are the sorting hat. Let's make this a little bit fun. Let's do something a little bit different, right? Sometimes these little things happen. I don't know. I'm going to try to do that a little bit more often, but let's get to it. Everything is sorted out. What do you need to know about your person? No messages today. I'm pretty good on time. Without it. And so let's get these tarot cards. What do we got? We have Hierophant. Okay. Major Arcana number 2, the High Priestess. I can't get this straight. The 3 of Candles. Okay. And then we have another candles. Alright, so 2 Major Arcanas, and then we have fire energy coming through for you guys. Let's clarify these cards. Oh, I think fire, and usually I feel like passion and intensity, or passion and drive, and like sexual energy, but I was getting anger at the same time, and most times I don't get anger too much, so we'll see what the rest of these cards have to say. Look at that, 3 of Wands twice, so we have it as a card and as a clarifier. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana number 3, and then we have the Page of Cups. It's just gonna move around, like I can't even, why do I bother, right? It's not gonna work. What an interesting set. Okay, give me a second, pile 2. Bear with me. Let me get this energy. Okay, so we got the Hierophant, and I feel like, what do you need to know about your person? They're waiting. They're waiting. I feel like it's either they're waiting for the right time, they're waiting for this commitment, this forward movement in your connection to come. They're just waiting for the right time to be able to commit to you. And it might be different things. It might be the career, it might be finances, it might be other like engagements that they have to deal with. I don't know why. I don't mean like engagement, you guys, like wedding. It's just like other things, like appointments, stuff like that. Even health concerns possibly is coming through. But that's what I'm getting. It's like they do want this relationship, this connection with you. It's just they're kind of waiting for time to play out. Kind of weird, I guess. Maybe not. I mean, depending on where they're at in their life and what they have going on, it makes sense. So we have the High Priestess, and we have the Queen of Swords. High Priestess, I think she did. Did she? Yeah. High Priestess came out in the other pile. So High Priestess has showed up twice today. She won't be in pile 3 because I don't have any other decks I'm using. So the High Priestess, though, I feel like your person is starting to listen to their intuition, and they're starting to cut away things that no longer serve them. They're starting to gain clarity on what they need in their life, what is positively adding to their life and what is negatively affecting them. I feel like this is also, we've gotten a lot of intense energy. I know we went back into Mercury retrograde just a few days ago. So that's another thing, and I know that like there's so many different planets all together, so the energies have been crazy. I feel like your person is really really going within. To me, this is someone who's really felt the energy in one way or another, and they're just cutting away things that doesn't work for them. They are going through for some of them it is the ascension process. Others, they're just clearing away the clutter. It's like an early spring cleaning kind of, in a way. And whether it's persons, things, whatever the case may be, friends list on social media, it can be any number of things for your person. But I do feel like they are starting to see what they want, and I feel like it's that continuation. 2020 we were all seeing clearly finally, and now 2021 it's like we're all implementing everything. So I feel like your person's really taking to action, and especially with, again, how these energies are really affecting the collectives overall. So that's one thing. We have the Three of Candles here and the Three of Wands. So we have the Three of Wands twice. So the other one, it was about waiting for that right time for commitment. Like, I feel like it might be, honestly, because of this energy right here, that's why this can't happen yet. Like, this is what they want, but this is holding them back. So this, let's find out what this is supposed to be. I don't do the spreads like this card means this card means that. I just kind of work with it, and then eventually I kind of put the pieces together. That's my style of reading. So the Three of Candles, Three of Flames, Three of Flames, Three of Wands. I always want to say flames, I'm sorry. And the Wheel of Fortune. And so I think with this, it's also waiting for their finances to improve. It's waiting also on destiny, waiting on that love, that lovable phrase we all love so much, divine timing. It's really what it is. It's like, it's a continuation. So Spirit's like, yeah, they want commitment, but right now they're kind of healing and they're dealing with this thing. But really, they are waiting for the right time. So this is like a reassurance column, I guess, in a way, is how you can put it. But that's really how I see it. I feel like it's just a continuation with that in the middle. So you can see it's kind of like this is blocking this timing. Okay, so that's where Spirit comes in, and that's where we don't really, we have free will, but Spirit is going to nudge us along to where we need to be. And so we have the Eight of Wands, Eight of Candles next, and the Page of Cups. So your person wants to communicate with you. They want to reach out to you. So even though there is no communication between the two of you, even though you guys are in separation, even though your person probably has gone into hermit mode because of this, they do want to talk to you. They do want to reach out to you. They want communication. They want that romantic kind of sweet, just loving kind of messages. It's that innocence I get with the Page. Sometimes it's immature, but I just feel like that innocence too is what's attached to them. And so that's what I get with the tarot cards. So let's get to your oracle cards, see what they gotta say, what they're gonna add on to this reading. Okay, I was like, where's that one card? Yeah, I'm using the fairy tale one. Red Riding Hood, Rites of Passage. Little Red Riding Hood. All right, what do we got over here? You're very close to achieving your goal. I love that teal color. Look at that. Contact within a month. Okay. Codependent. Envy. I did tea leaves. I'm going to do tea leaves in a second. Let's just get this out of the way. This is this. Okay. So kind of what I was saying about the ascension process. And I know you guys probably get so tired of healing and hearing about healing and all that kind of stuff. Trust me, I hate it too. You guys don't know how many times I've probably gone off on my spirit team, and thankfully they love me enough to hang around and help me when I do my readings still. But I get it. I get it. It's frustrating, but it's something that if it comes up in these readings, that's what I'm going to tell you guys. So this whole going within, really cutting away the things, starting to see clarity. Your person is understanding of their codependent ways. They are understanding how codependent they can be on you. And then that's causing that jealousy. So the jealousy, the envy, your person is because of the codependency and being apart from you. They're jealous of the people that do get to see you daily, or, maybe not even daily, but get to communicate with you on a daily basis. So it doesn't have to be in person. It can be over the phone, social media, whatever the case may be. So your person, yeah. And I feel like, though, even though your person is aware of it, and this is something that they're working on. So the Queen of Swords is like cutting that away and just chipping away at that. So it's not like that. So it's not that negative attachment kind of thing. And then we have, you're very close to achieving your goals. So your person is very close to a breakthrough in their whatever cycle of life they're currently in, whatever cycle of healing they're dealing with. They're very close to it cut out on me. They're very close to getting to the end of that cycle, whatever the case may be. Contact within a month. So we had the 8 of Candles and that was talking about the messages and wanting to communicate. So contact within a month. These cards, the contact within a month, contact within a week, these have been coming up constantly. So there is a desire to want to communicate with you. I feel like it is probably where that 3 of Wands energy is coming through. Like they know when the time is right, it'll happen kind of thing. And then I wanted to take a look because I have not seen Little Miss Red Riding Hood in a while. I just want to take a look at what the book says. So do not leave the path. Yeah, so it is where your person is experiencing that maturity where they are growing, where they're not allowing things to distract them, to hold them back like they have in the past. Whatever caused them to be codependent in the past, whatever made them, get into this energy of jealousy, it's like they are sticking to their path. Again, what did it say? Do not leave the path. So your person is very focused. They are, just like, what is it, the blinders on kind of thing. It's just tunnel vision. They're just straight ahead and that's it. Like they are very much in a determined kind of energy. I know it's a lot deeper than pile 1, but this is what it is. This is what your person's dealing with. So, I don't know what else to tell you. The tea leaf cards, we have the caterpillar, so fitting, so fitting. The shark. The hat, I haven't seen the hat in a minute. Let's see what that is. Love. This is one of the green. This is the astral house. I just want to so you guys can see. So there's the months in this deck. And then they have these other ones. I just want to show you guys so you can see. This is the standard one. The tea leaf. And then the astral house. So you guys got a special one. And what a special card to get. So the caterpillar, of course, very fitting. They are in the cocoon phase. They are very close to achieving their goal of becoming this butterfly, or maybe they've gone through so many cycles. We all go through so many cycles in life. It's not just limited to one. That's what makes life so hard at times. Again, spirit nudges us along because most of us probably would just rather stay in our comfort zone, let's be honest, right? We have the shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So your person might be really focused. We were talking about the money with the Wheel of Fortune, so that might be something else that they're kind of concerned about, finances. So that's coming up there. The hat, you will be playing a different role. I feel like that graduation, when you wear the cap, you graduating into another level of life. And I feel like that's where your person is. So that's what the hat is for me in love. There's love here. Your person does love you. And I'm always uncomfortable of saying, throwing and spitting out the word love because it's such a special word and it does get overused. But when it says love, I'm going to go with it. So your person does have love for you, pile 2. And that's really what it is. So your person is in the... They're kind of in this void of just waiting for this cycle to end, waiting for this healing, whatever it is. A lot of it has to do with the codependency and being jealous. And there's so many different things. If you guys look, it's just insane. What all different reasons that cause it. there's a lot. So whatever applies to your person. But again, very deep. They do want to reach out to you. They do want to have this sweet romantic type love because they do have feelings for you. You know, but right now they're just staying the course. They're trusting in the divine. I feel like for some of them, they've really kind of just really surrendered in a way because they are waiting on that divine timing. I know, I hate the phrase too, but it's the phrase that works. So can't stop using it. All right, pile 2. That's where I leave it. I am not restocking personals until next weekend. So next weekend I'll let you guys know, remind you. For those of you that are interested in a personal, the link to my Instagram also in the description box. Comment, let me know if that resonated. Let me know again, what Hogwarts house are you, pile 2? I want to know. That'd be cool to see who has the most in of you guys. I don't know, the viewers. Let's see which house will win. Let's see. Okay, that's all I got. Comment, like, share, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, remember to click on my bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. That's it. Thank you, pile 2. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. You guys are the unicorn pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. For those of you subscribed, thank you guys so much for your support. As always, so grateful on here and on Instagram. Thank you. So today's pick a card reading, what do you need to know about your person? So it's been very interesting energies that have been coming through. We'll see what comes up for you guys. I have everything sorted out, ready to go. Nothing else. Let's get to it, right? Let's find out what is it that you need to know about your person. What are we starting off with? We have the 4 of Presents. I was trying to look. I'm like, it looks like cheese. Sorry. It looked like cheese. I don't know. Wrapped up cheese. Maybe not. We have the 10 of Candles. Is it the 10 of... Yeah. 10 of Candles. Wow. So we have the 6 of Candles. So we have the 10 and 6 of Candles. And we have the King of Needles. And to clarify these cards, we have the 6 of Swords, the King of Swords, making an appearance today, and the Hermit. So you guys have the King of Swords out here twice. We do have quite a bit of sword and fire energy. There's Capricorn, there's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Virgo. So that's what we got. So let me take a look here. What is it that you need to know about your person, pile 3, unicorn pile? Okay, your person wants, I was just hearing it, your person wants to get to a place of understanding with you. So we had the 4 of Presents over here. Yeah. So your person, I feel like, was closed off, or there wasn't really a revealing of feelings or an expression of those feelings. But now it's like wanting to express how they feel to you so that whatever, because I feel like these waves, because of the 6 of Swords, it's all about, you know, going from this turbulent water to calm waters, right? So whatever caused these turbulent waters in your connection, a lot of it stemmed from them really not revealing how they felt about you. So it kind of left you out in the cold, and you're just kind of like, it left you with doubts, right? And so when you really want to be with someone and you're really into them, the last thing you want is to feel doubtful about how they feel. So that's what caused those turbulent waters. So now your person is wanting to express to you how they feel and bringing this calming down the waters, you know, getting to a much better place, a place of understanding between the two of you so that you can understand. And it might be that there might have been other reasons why they didn't express it. So whatever the case may be, I do feel like your person is aware that by not revealing to you how they felt, it didn't help the connection, but they do want to fix things. And so we have the 10 of Candles and the King of Swords. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. So the 10 of Candles, and there's a lot of emotional baggage. I feel like this is just partly part of the reason your person is carrying this baggage right now of feeling kind of worn down. But I also feel like they feel, because it's affected you in such a negative way too, and it's hurt you, that they want to come through. And with the King of Swords, they really want to communicate with you and be honest and tell you. And so really opening up. And that's very much in sync with that Four of Pentacles energy that I was just getting, wanting to open up, wanting to be honest, and wanting to express how they feel, because right now it's weighing heavy on them. It's like they need to tell you. They really want to tell you how they feel, is what I get here with these first two columns. And so then over here we have the Six of Candles and the Devil. Your person, okay, this is like the only, I think the only pile I've gotten this. Well, hold on. Let me take it back. Okay. Really what I first got is, I just got to put it because this is my first thing that I got, is that they want to win your heart. Your person is very sexually attracted to you. I feel like there's a lot of sexual frustration coming through as well here, and that's what I was first getting. So that's what I was initially getting. Am I still getting anything else though with that? Do I want to say? Okay, I feel like for some of you, your person has these insecurities, this ego, where they need the attention of others. They need to be in the spotlight. So, you know, maybe that's part of the reason why they never opened up to you in the past, because they were so distracted elsewhere, and they kind of might have a little bit of an addiction to it, because there's these times where, you know, just huge ego boost, and so it makes them feel good. So this is what you need to know about your person. That was the second thing I was getting. So it might be one thing, it might be both things. Take whatever resonates, or if you feel like both of them apply to your person, then by all means take that, you know. It's a general reading. And so the King of Swords, King of Needles over here, Dr. Finkelstein is out here as the King of Swords, and the Hermit. And so your person, again, just every time I see this King of Swords card, I just keep thinking how he's very deep in thought, because it is air energy, and that is someone who's very intellectual, always kind of thinking, possibly overthinking a lot. And so your person is really going within, trying to get a better understanding of everything, how everything has happened, just how it's all played out, how it's all just happened, you know, just point A to point Z, like I've said before in other readings. It's that same energy of just trying to figure things out. So it isn't, I feel like your person knows that they haven't been open and honest with you, and there is that guilt by not being honest with you and not sharing how they feel. There is that sexual energy where they do want you, they do want to be with you. And at the same time, there's this addiction, I feel, to having attention from other people, you know, whether male, female, you know, whatever the case may be. It just makes them feel really good. And I feel like there's a little bit of an addiction there. But I do feel like your person is trying to understand themselves better. So for your pile so far, it feels like your person is really taking a step back and analyzing their part in your connection, trying to understand themselves better. So this one, I don't know, maybe pile 2 would resonate for some of you guys. If you thought about looking at that one, then possibly. Let's get your oracle cards. So we have the Princess and the Pea, Sensitivity. We have not had this card out. I have not seen that card in I don't know how long, and I've had this deck for I don't know how long. So it's been a while. It's time to release negativity, the full moon in Scorpio. And it's so interesting because we don't have any water energy, but I do feel like the feelings are coming through more so with the oracle cards so far, and I'll get to that in a second. Let's get what card am I putting over there? Let's do this one. We have Walking Away. My Heart You Oracle deck. We have the Second Chance, Falling in Love, and I'll save the tea leaves for a second. So the Princess and the Pea and the time to release negativity, very much in their emotions and going within. The Hermit is Virgo energy, that is more earth energy, but it feels like your person is understanding I feel like they block their feelings. They block their heart. There's a fear of intimacy, vulnerability, opening their heart to other people. And with the time to release negativity, I feel like this is kind of part of it, because going with the hermit, that is someone going within, doing this like self introspection. I always forget like the right word for it, the right phrase, but just really going within, trying to figure themselves out. Your person is really sensitive, and I feel like that's part of the reason they did block their heart in the past. So yeah, some of you, I can probably hear you already yelling at me like, well, I don't, it doesn't make it right for them hurting me. No, I didn't, and I completely agree with you guys. It, you know, we're all old enough to know right from wrong. You know when you're going to hurt someone, you know when you're not. So it's not making any excuses for them, but it is why they didn't reveal it. It's because it's stemming from that. And that's when it goes into that whole healing process that I'm not going to get into. But those of you who have, been healing, you guys know that you just kind of snowball from one thing to another, because it all is that root cause. And so, yeah, your person is sensitive. Time to release negativity. I feel like whatever old wounds, whatever causes sensitivity, whatever caused them these fears of really being open when it comes to love, is something that they're kind of really dealing with right now. So we have the second chance. Your person is desiring a second chance with you, Pile 3, wanting to start over. And again, especially with this, wanting to communicate with you, wanting to express how they feel. Just going back to what I was saying in the beginning, the falling in love. So even though you guys have probably been at a distance, haven't communicated as much as you want to, probably not at all for a lot of you, they're keeping an eye on you. For them to be falling in love with you, they are keeping an eye on you in some way, right? So it's either through social media, or if you guys have mutual friends, family, whatever the case may be, and outside the internet, off the grid, I guess, I don't know. They're keeping up with you. And so let's get your tea leaf cards. What do we got? We have the parrot. I'm going to move that one up. Vulture, the 4-leaf clover, September. All right. So the parrot, I usually think that one's about gossip. Let's see. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Your person has been talking to other people. They've been, I feel like, kind of going back to what I was just talking about. It's so crazy how I talk about one thing and then the next card I pull just kind of really ties it all together perfectly. I feel like your person either, okay, if they are talking to mutual friends, or if they have someone spying on you for them, whatever the case may be, I feel like there is someone, this middleman, that's getting information back to your person. So they're telling them everything that's going on in your life, and this is what this parrot card is. But if it caught out on me, of course, in my flow, why wouldn't it cut out on me? So if your person is the one who is doing the spying for themselves on you, then when they're talking to their friends, their families, whoever their confidant is, whoever they, talk to, they're telling them what's going on in your life. And I don't feel like it's really negative. If it was a different type of reading, then possibly. I don't think so. I think it is that your person does talk about you to the people closest to them. That's really what I get with the parrot card. We have the vulture. So we have 2 birds. I don't know if there might be, I mean, for me personally, I've seen the hawk when I've meditated. So I don't know if you guys are seeing birds. A lot of the spirit animals seem to be coming through right now. But something about birds. So for those of you, if this makes sense, you guys know. If this doesn't make sense, then of course this isn't for you. But just because we have the 2 birds out here, I did want to call that out, because sometimes there's certain things, synchronicities, that need to be paid attention to, right? So the vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I don't think it's worry that someone's against you. I feel like your person is depressed. I feel like your person has a lot of anxiety when it comes to your connection, that it's just kind of weighing them down. probably another reason why they've gone into hermit mode. So if you haven't really heard from them or haven't seen them as much or whatever the case may be, things kind of gone quiet with them maybe. That's kind of what I feel. I feel like they've been kind of dealing with that, those types of heavier emotions. And did I mention it in your pile? I think it was the other pile. I don't know. But Mercury retrograde, and then you have all these planets that are in Aquarius or whatever the case is. You guys, my astrologers, you guys please clarify me on this. And this is something that hasn't happened in years, and the last time that it did happen, these big transformative things happen. So energies are just crazy right now. That's really what I'm trying to say. The energies are insane. They are heavy. They've been heavy. And so your person is no exception. They are feeling these emotions, and whatever this is also affecting that and adding on to it. The 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. Usually I have something, and yet I'm not picking up on anything. I feel, okay, this is what it is. For a lot of your persons, their finances are improving. That's what it is. Their finances are improving. It takes a second, you guys. I'm not like this sometimes. I'm not. I try to, but I'm not. I'll be the first to say it. But yeah, your person, I feel like things are starting to change a little bit. Like luck is starting to be on their side. Things are starting to turn around in their life. So this is more of, it may or may not affect you. Maybe, because this whole second chance, and if you guys do, then of course that means a little bit more money to spoil you with, or to go out and do things. So whatever the case may be, but I do feel like luck is on their side. Their finances are improving. And then September, for some of you, it could be that things don't shape up until fall. And I know I don't like giving time frames, because one, it is a general reading. It's different when it's a personal, because it's just that one specific person, that we're pulling energy from. But here I'm pulling energy for a lot of you guys. And so you guys are part of different collectives. But a lot of these readings are the same, I'll tell you that much. So a lot of the collectives are very similar. So whether or not it is that things will move forward in fall, the other thing is that there may have been something that happened in September. There may have been a job loss. Because especially with it being right next to the great good fortune, the 4-leaf clover card, there might be something where something dramatic happened in September. Maybe, I don't want to say, it's not that they're born in September, because this should be something you already know about your person. So I don't feel like that's even a possibility. But there's something here with September. You guys will know. And if it doesn't make sense to you right now, then it possibly may be that something big will happen in September. It's not to say that you guys aren't going to be in union, or you're not going to communicate until September. It could be that something happens between you guys in September, For some of you, it might be that some of you get engaged to this person in September. Some of you might have a child in September. There's so many different things, right? Just take what resonates. And if it doesn't resonate yet, it's just not because it hasn't come into play yet. But September, this is kind of like a key into the future. So I know tarot is kind of like, oh, the fortune telling kind of thing. So usually I don't try to go down that path, but here you go. There's that fortune telling for you. What else? We have the walking away. So your person is spending a lot of time of thinking about you when you walked away, and that's tied to that second chance card. Really thinking of what led up to it, really digging deep, finding what caused it, and trying to prevent it from happening again, because they don't want to repeat the past. But also, I feel like walking away, for some of you, that if there was a third party, they are walking away from that person. If it was where there was just a third party interference, where there was family, friends just giving them, telling them shit about you. I mean, we have the parrot gossiping, so I wouldn't be surprised either. Kind of feeding them crap about you, and they like, okay, I'm not going to. Now they're kind of turning their back on those but it could be walking away from the past, walking away from, again, not wanting to repeat those bad habits, not wanting to repeat what caused them to not reveal what they felt for you, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Walking away from those, I guess, not so healthy coping mechanisms. I guess a fancy phrase for me anyway of it. So it could be a few different things. So overall, your person wanting to find a way to compromise with you, it is weighing heavy on them that they didn't reveal how they felt. They do want to express to you how they feel. They, for a lot of you, it is where there's a lot of sexual tension here, where they really just want to be intimate with you. They just need to release, is what I get here. But also for those who identified with what I was saying, where your person has these kind of addictions where they like being in the limelight, they enjoy the attention from other people, and possibly that's what that whole third party was for some of you. So if that resonates, there's that. But your person, I mean, they're falling for you right now too. So I feel like there's just so much going on with your person. I feel like, yes, they are healing, they're going within, figuring themselves out, trying to understand, trying to avoid all this crap from happening again. They are keeping eye on your social media, whether it's themselves or family, friends, whoever. They are keeping, up with what's going on in your life in one way or another. September. Something about September. I don't know. Maybe that song, is it the Earth, Wind, Fire song, September? Maybe that's something too. Maybe your person's into like old school R&B kind of thing. So there's so many different things. You guys know it's a general reading. I'm just giving you what possibilities I get with it. But ultimately, they are falling for you and they want a second chance. I mean, I think those two cards right there just speak volumes. Overall, even though there's all this other stuff that's kind of playing a role in it, really, that's their intentions. You want an intentions reading? There you go. Falling in love, and they want a second chance. And they're walking away from whatever no longer serves them, whatever got in the way, whatever stopped them. They are trying to get away from all that. So that is your reading, pile 3. I know. You and pile 2. Oh, pile 2 was really deep. Pile 2 was really deep. If you thought this was deep, go watch pile 2, because wow, yeah, like I said, I give you guys what I get. So that is it, pile 3. I don't know if maybe it'll resonate on certain parts. I don't know, but hopefully. Comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm not going to restock my Etsy shop for personals until next weekend, so if you are interested, that's when you'll have another opportunity. The link to my Instagram is in the description box for those who want more pick a card readings on the go and just quick read, because I know my readings go long. That's how I am. That's how I do it. I think that's it. That's all I got, pile 3. So thank you guys so much. Hope to see you on the next one. I hope to get another one out soon. And that is all. So see you on the next one. Bye, pile 3.